morning, boys and girls. Today we're working on lesson 152, pages 303 and 304. Number 1, read the clues and mark the circle under the time. All right, it's time to put on your thinking caps. You need to dig deep for this one, guys. We're going to be adding minutes, and sometimes that's been a struggle for you this year. So let's see how you do. Dad and Jacob leave the campsite at 6:45 a.m. to go hiking. It takes them 10 minutes to get to the trail. Dad and Jacob spend 15 minutes packing their gear. What time do Dad and Jacob begin their hike? Well, they're starting at 6:45 a.m. and it takes them 10 minutes to get to the trail. They also spend 15 minutes packing. So go ahead, pause the video, and see if you can figure out the answer. All right, what did you find, guys? Well, we start with the 6:45 a.m. and we add the 10 minutes that it takes them to get to the trail. 45 plus 10 is 55, so now it will be 6:55. And then to add the 15 minutes on that it takes to go pack their things, their gear, we start from 6:55 and we have to add 15 minutes. That's 3 5s. So 55 to 60, which actually makes that 7 o'clock, 7:05, and add the last 5, you get 7:10 a.m. Number 2, Ashley and Emily rode horses for 2 hours. They began riding at 2:50. What time did they finish? Well, this one might seem difficult because we have an odd, well, it's actually an even number of minutes, but it's not just a simple 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock. We have some minutes here. 2 hours, 50 minutes. But boys and girls, we only need to add the 2 hours on. We don't need to worry about the minutes. So if they start at 2:50 and we add 2 hours, what time will it be? You basically don't have to worry about this, 50. You just add 2 hours. Okay, so it's going to be 4 o'clock, and then you can bring these minutes back, except you need your pencil. So now it's going to be 4:50. 2:50 plus 2 hours is 4:50, because you just count up the hours. 2:50, 3:50, 4:50. Number 3, do you think the girls rode in the AM or the PM? What do you think? Do you think they were out riding at 2:50 a.m.? Of course not. That's in the middle of the night. That's when it's dark out and we're all sound asleep in our beds, hopefully. So the other choice is PM, and it was PM when they went riding. All right, number 4, how much money? So we're going to do some addition problems here. We need to know how much each coin is worth to be able to figure out these problems. How much money is 3/4? Go ahead and write that down. Hopefully you wrote 75, and hopefully you wrote it on the right hand of the decimal point, because that tells us that we are talking about cents. 4 dimes. How much money is 4 times, or 4 groups of 10? 40 cents. 4 times 10 is 40. And now we add them together. Oh, no, we have nickels. Sorry, I almost skipped the nickels. We have 7 nickels. Well, that's the same thing as 7 times 5. So what is 7 times 5? Because nickels are equal to 5 cents. Hopefully you said 35. And now we're going to add them together. So 5 plus 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. And 12 plus 3 is 15. Bring down your decimal point, carry the 1. There's nothing here to add it to, so we have $1.50. Pause the video, go ahead and try the second problem on your own, and then push play to see if you got it correct. All right, $3.50. $3.50. Well, two $half make one whole, and then there's another $half, so that's one whole dollar and a $half, $1.50. 9 nickels. Well, that's 9 times 5 because nickels are worth 5 cents. So that will be 45 cents, and 8 pennies is 8 cents. But you have to make sure you put this 0 right there, because if you put an 8 here, it's all out of whack. The 8 has to be over with the pennies because they are just worth 1 each. So 5 plus 8 is 13. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. $2.03. All right, number 5. You should pause the video, finish this section, and then push play again to see if you got the answers right. Go ahead. All right. Well, let's check over what you did. 16 minus 9 equals what? 7. And 7 minus 3 is 4. 18 minus 4 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. 17 minus 9 equals 8. And 8 plus 5 is 13. 80 divided by 10 is 8. 20 divided by 10 is 2. And 50 divided by 10 is 5. 9 times 2 is 18. 12 times 2 is 24. And 0 times 2 is 0. All right, guys, good job. Now we're going to, I'm going to stop the video and we'll do the other side next.